Hello and welcome to another Ray's Reality. I am your host, Ray Jones of Ray's Reality. That's me. That's right. That's me. And what more can you ask for than that? I mean, heck, why not? So, got all kinds of stuff. Got a million things to talk about today. Oh my gosh, there's so many things I want to talk about. What are we going to talk about? Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at the news earlier because I don't know why, but the news sucks. The news is horrible. It's stupid. They never have any, it's always the dumb stuff. And then you see these other little things on there that doesn't even really it doesn't even make sense on the stuff that they talk about. You know, that the clickbait, it's clickbait. It's all clickbait. So they have it on there, and you sit there and you go, okay, oh, I'm going to click on this. Oh, let's look at this. Oh my gosh, check this out. Oh my gosh. Oh, really? Oh, aliens have invaded Texas? Huh. Funny I say that. They certainly have invaded Texas by far. Texas is overwhelmed with aliens. Trust me. And they're not the little green kind. They're the little brown kind. So, meaning Mexicans. Yeah, that's right. They are definitely being invaded there. So anyways, I hope that's not wrong. Anyways, don't get all upset. You know, call someone who cares, because I don't. If you get all upset about something I say, I don't care. I really don't. So there. So if you want to correct me on something, maybe, I don't know. But if it's like, oh, let's be politically correct here. You want to be politically correct. You can't say that anymore. You can't say brown people. Why not? That's what the color they are. I'm white. Kinda. I don't even know what color that is, really. I don't even know. This is white. So technically, I'm not white. I don't know what I am. So I'm a little peach color, beige. I don't know. You can't say Indian either. You gotta say Native American or indigenous. I can't. It's Indian people. Indigenous people. So yeah, you can't say none of that anymore. It seems like we gotta. Oh, wait a minute. You gotta be careful. I was, yeah. I that is so funny. Anyways, you gotta watch everything you say. So yeah, but I don't care. I don't care. See this? See the concern on my face? Yeah, you got it. There is none. So we're gonna cancel you. Yeah, we'll just cancel you. We'll file a complaint and that we'll teach you. Yes, we will. We'll throw our keys at the wall and then we'll just stomp our foot. Yeah. Anyways, talking about them people earlier and how everybody gets so upset. And they're the funny thing is, it's like how, and I've recently said this because I'm about to yell real loud. I'm about to go out there in this world and I'm going to yell louder than any person's ever yelled before, because there's lots of things that we need to talk about, which is not going to be this particular program, the show right now, but it's coming up. I'm waiting for a response back from a huge corporation in this world, a $1 trillion company that I'm going after. So I'm going after them. I'm waiting for a response. They have 14 days to respond to me, and they haven't yet. And it's their time's up this week. So I don't expect to hear from them. So, oh well, on to the next step. So I tried to be a nice guy, but no, they just don't care. They don't care if thousands and millions of people are dying because of their product. They don't care about that. Who cares? As long as we're making the money, that's all that matters. So yeah. Ooh. Anyways, yeah. Money's your worst enemy. I hate money. Can't stand money. It's like, man. It's we have to have it. Have to have it to survive. And matter of fact, today my show that I'm going to be focusing on has to do with money. Has a lot to do with money, because that's how we do it. But first, before I do that, I want to do a shout out to Eckler Firearms. These guys and gals, they have a great. I don't know. It's another gun shop. Are they the greatest? Man, in my book, I think they're pretty good. I really like them. They're pretty good guys over there and gals. And here's a QR code for them. It goes directly to their website, so you can check out their website there. They have a little bit of everything, guns and I'm not sure. I think they're a new company, or newer company. They've been around for a little bit. So they started last year actually, and so they're just slowly growing. And they're actually doing each day they get bigger and bigger. So they got a lot more stuff on their website lately. So that's pretty cool. So but check them out. It's definitely go check them out. They I'd appreciate it, and so would they. And then I also want to invite you to check out my website, raisreality.com. You can go on there, and it has links to my podcast on YouTube and Spotify, and however you're listening to this, but you can share it and all that good stuff. So if you go out there and you share my stuff, I'd appreciate it. And somebody else, you might not like my stuff, but somebody else might. That's what's important. So I have lots of people I know. They send me stuff and they're like, "Hey, check this out. You need to be checking out my group." So and it might not be my cup of tea, but hey, somebody else might like them. For example, a friend of mine, Holding Aces. They're a new group they established, I think, this past year. They're out of Tennessee, but Holding Aces is a group there, and they're brand new. They got a lot of good stuff that they sing. They're kind of like, oh my gosh, the way their music is. They're out there. I don't know, almost like I don't even want to say southern rock types, not southern rock. They're a mixture. They're a mixture in between, but yeah. You kind of have to look at them. Look up Holding Aces. Check them out. They didn't ask me to endorse them, but I am, because the lead singer is a friend of mine, and it's like I'd appreciate it if he tells people about me. So I'm going to tell people about him. You don't have to like their music. Somebody else might. So hey, they might have something out there that relates to somebody, or somebody likes it. So hey, why not? Check it out. Just because you don't like it, like I said, somebody else might. So that's how I look at it. Also, I'd like to just say, hey, if you could help me out, support me. You're supporting me and my show, what I do. So for equipment and things that I need and things of that sort. But we also donate a lot of stuff as well. Donate our time as well as financial needs for different things. So I always ask for a donation. That takes you right to my donation page that you can go onto. You also can find that on my I got a donate spot on my website as well. So I'd appreciate that if you could check it out and do it and help me out and all that fun stuff. So today, anyways, we're gonna check out Ray's Reality. We're gonna check out some reality. So reality check. We need a reality check every once in a while. So that reality check comes in different ways, different things. When we're doing just in general everyday life, when you're out there and you're doing all these different things, and you get on your computer or your phone, you get an email, whatever it may be, phone call. No matter what it is, there's always a scam. There's scammers out there everywhere. Not the best movie in the world. Depends on, there's a lot of cussing and swearing. It'd be great if we could just watch movies that didn't have so much cussing and swearing. That could be good for the whole family. And I know there's a lot of idiots out there that just, I love to hear the F word 9 million times. Anyways, that's not me. It's the more times you say the F word, the more ignorant I know you are. And there's a lot of people out there, I just don't know how they're able to function in life, because they can't speak, without saying that word 9 million times. So if it's you, get a life, man. So find another word. Anyways, when you're out here, the people, the scammers, all that good stuff, are out there in so many different ways. And with the scammers out there, I'm here to talk about it. I'm going to tell you exactly what you should and should not do. Don't answer ads. Don't answer these stupid ads. Don't sucker into these things. So many different things out there from scammers. The movie I was going to say was Beekeeper. Beekeeper. It's a movie about a woman that gets scammed, and unfortunately takes her life. But this guy goes after the beekeeper, goes after her, after the people who scammed her, and he takes them all out. Great movie, except for all the cussing and ignorance. But anyways, great movie. I love the fact that they made a movie like this, because this needs to be done. We need to go in, and we need these facilities and these places that let's bomb them. Let's get rid of these people. That's not nice, Ray. You're talking about murdering and killing somebody. I don't want to say that, but maybe we just take out one or two of them. Maybe the rest of them would get the hint. Hey, we're going to take you out. Wipe you off the face of the earth. Sometimes you need to do those things. But anyways, scammers come in all kinds of different ways, areas out there. One of the scams that I find funny is there's several. When they call me, oh boy, I get on the phone with these scammers, and I keep them on there as long as possible, and they get so mad at me because that's what I'm there for, to aggravate them, to make them mad, and I just keep them on the phone as long as I possibly can, because if I can keep a scammer on the phone, I kept a scammer one time on the phone for an hour and a half. And the reason I did it is because that was an hour and a half that I took away from him being able to call anybody else and scam them out of money. And I'd spend 8 hours a day on the phone with scammers if I could, keeping them from calling anybody else. And I just go through all their spew, and I go through and through and through, and I just sucker them in, man. Love when they call me. Oh yes, we're calling about your iCloud account. It's been hacked, and we need to get all your information. Yeah, it's a scam. And then they want your information. They want to get on your computer so they can steal all your information off your computer, or they are just trying to get your money. So like for example, I've had emails, I've had text messages, and I've had phone calls from people saying that they're the IRS, and they're contacting me because I owe them money and I have to pay them right away. And if I don't, they're going to arrest me. And I say, come arrest me. Come do it. Come arrest me. Let's be more politically correct. Come arrest me. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Arrest me. Come. You know what? The IRS does not call you unless you've already been speaking to them, and they probably still won't call you. But the IRS does not call you. They will not write you an email, and they definitely won't write you a text message. They're going to send you a certified letter, or a letter in the mail. They're sending you mail, sending you a letter. It's going to say, hey, you owe us money. That is how the IRS is going to contact you. And they're going to say, hey, we're coming after you for whatever, and you owe us money, or whatever the deal is. They're going to contact you through the mail, by a letter, might even be a certified letter. That is how the IRS is going to get in contact with you. Not by email, not by text, period. And they're not going to call you on the phone. Not going to do it. So same with the FBI. So one of the big ones that goes around online is I got a text message one time, and I also had an email. And my wife recently got an email from the FBI saying, we found you've been looking at naughty stuff on your computer. You have child pornography that you're looking at on your computer, and we have this, and you pay us $1,200 right now, or we're going to come arrest you. Really? So here's the thing. The FBI does not send you an email. They do not text you. They don't call you. The police do not call you. They do not write you an email. They do not text you and say, yeah, we're going to come arrest you, but you can just pay us $1,000 over the phone or online or on the phone. But we need you to send us a gift card through for Target or something like that. So these are all scams. These are scams. So, and they're getting hundreds of people a day, if not thousands of people a day. They're just giving them money because they're like, oh my gosh, it doesn't matter. Even, I'm telling you, innocent, truly innocent people, the way they make these letters, they are scared to death. They think, oh my gosh, what, did I do something wrong? No, you didn't. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing on your computer. And well, unless you've been doing it. So, but then you probably, maybe if you are looking at child stuff, maybe you need to be paying those people so they can have you arrested. So, but yeah, if you're just going to willingly just throw out $1,500, $1,000 because you're worried about something, it's a scam. The FBI or the police, they're going to show up at your house and they're going to arrest you, and then they're going to confiscate all your stuff. They don't send you a letter. They are not going to send you a letter. They're not going to email you. They're not going to text message you, and they're not going to call you. So always funny how the FBI, all the people at the FBI and the police department and the IRS all have an accent from India. Or Niobe, an African accent. Don't you find that peculiar? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah. Anyways, I'm not saying that anybody through those branches are not, have an accent from, India or Africa, but they're not going to call you. They're not going to email you. They're not going to text you. So when something pops up on your screen, what you're supposed to do, which they do get upset with you, because I have called the FBI and spoke to them and the police department. On my computer, I got this thing. It actually, I was on Amazon or something, and I clicked on I was looking at shoes, and when I clicked on the shoes, I got this pop-up on my computer, and it froze my computer saying, "This is the FBI. You are to pay us $1,500 immediately, or we are going to come arrest you." I'm like, seriously? So I called the FBI, and the guy I talked to was not a happy camper. So, because he was like, "Oh, you gotta do this stuff all day long. This is the dumb stuff." But anyways, I told him what the deal was, and he was like, okay. So he walked me through on how to fix my computer. So it all worked out. It worked out great. So I was happy. He wasn't happy, but I was. So it didn't matter. I got my computer fixed, and the FBI guy was really nice to help me fix my computer. It didn't cost me anything, because they do these things. These people are professionals, and they go in and they hack into your system. But even you have to watch when you're looking at stuff online. You're, like I said, I was looking for a pair of shoes, and I was shopping online, and you have to really watch what you're doing. So, but yeah, don't be alarmed when it happens to you, because if it's not happened to you, it will. So, like I said, companies they're not going to text you like the IRS, the FBI, police department, all these different things like that. They are not going to text you. They are not going to call you. They are not going to send you an email. So they are going to, like I said, the IRS is going to send you a letter via mail, U.S. Post Office. The FBI and police are going to come to your house and arrest you if they know you have anything, that you're not supposed to, on your phone, computer, anything like that. So you shouldn't be doing it anyways if you are. But anyways, so don't be, like I said, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of good people out there, and that this happens to on a daily basis. It's happened to more than half the people I know. Just my wife literally just got one. I've had, oh my gosh, the IRS contacts me. Oh my goodness. I'd say at least every 3 months I get some idiot calling me. So, or I get an email. And this is John with the IRS, and you owe us $1,500. You must pay us right now and immediately. Yeah. Okay, John, thanks. Click. Or one day I said, well, come arrest me. He's like, what? I said, come arrest me. I'm not paying you. I ain't giving you no money. I don't care. And he's like, what do you understand what they're going to come handcuff you and your neighbors will see? I said, well, I'm not at home. You know where I'm at. You come arrest me. Come get me. And he didn't know what to say. I was back and forth, and now he's getting mad at me on the phone. It was hilarious, telling me that I'm sending agents out right now. I said, go ahead, do it. So it's just stupid. He's getting mad on the other end because I refused to pay him $1,500 because a back tax or whatever, some ignorance that they made up. So I have dealt with the IRS, and I've worked with the IRS, and I worked for the IRS. So I know exactly how the IRS operates and works. They do not send you a text message. They do not call you. They do not send you an email. They send you a letter. So, and if they send someone to your house, then then you're in trouble. Not always, but if they send someone to your house, then that's not a good thing. So anyways, when you have all these things, you got to just deal with it. Don't be afraid. Don't just ignore it, delete it. Do not open it up. Do not send anybody your information for your iCloud or anything like that. They say you'll have a pop-up that says, oh, your computer has been attacked, or they'll call you and say that, or they'll send you even text messages, and or they'll say one of my ones that I get at least once a month, if not 2 or 3 times a month, I get a text message saying that my package is undeliverable. My address was messed up. So they want you to contact them. They'll have a phone number that you can call, or you'll have to text them or go online. They'll have some information, and it's all part of getting your information. Or they'll say, well, we need to verify, and it's going to cost you for us to deliver this package. It's going to cost you so much money. So they ask for your information, like they're getting your credit card number. They just want your credit card number, and then they're going to go in and wipe you out. So they're going to charge $1,000 on that. So thankfully you can dispute it, but when it's across seas, a lot of times it's harder to dispute it. And that's a lot of times these people are overseas, so it's a lot harder to actually fight it compared to being in the US. But it just happens every single day, every day. So don't be a sucker. Don't be a sucker. Know who you're buying from. If it's a trusted place. If you don't trust it online, look them up. Trust it. There's a lot. Facebook Marketplace is saturated with scams. I'm telling you, 90% of the ads you see on Facebook are scams. They're all scams. I mean, they make it look really good. They have the best. They have like the best commercial, and it's great. It's a wonderful commercial. It's so professional. And they'll make it look so good. But I'm telling you, I'm actually going to say more than 90% of the people, those ads on Facebook Marketplace and Facebook, not Facebook Marketplace, but on Facebook, those pop-up ads that you get, those commercials, are all scams. So there's from the Wonder flashlight of the world, the walkie-talkies that they'll work worldwide. You can be in, California, and you can be talking to somebody in, China through walkie-talkies. All these companies, I've looked into so many companies, and they all come up as fraudulent scams. They'll offer you all this stuff, and then their product is always like $100, $150. You pay them, and then they send you a piece of plastic. And all kinds of different products. Lighting for your car, flashlights, baby dolls, wallets, I mean, there's so, I mean, the list goes on and on and on with all these scams that are on Facebook. There's so many of them. So people say, well, why did Facebook let these people do it? Because it's about the money. They don't care if those people are paying to have their ads on Facebook. Facebook is making millions of dollars off these scammers. Why would they care? They don't care if you get ripped off. They could give a crap if you get ripped off. They care about making the money. So when people are advertising on Facebook, it's all about the money. They don't give a crap what the people are selling, what they're doing. Look at the stuff you can get at Facebook Marketplace. Between that, the scammers on the Facebook Marketplace I'm telling 9 out of 10 ads are fake on there. There's so many scammers between Facebook and Facebook Marketplace, and it's full of scammers, and then you have all these stupid, ignorant stuff that pops up too. It's like when you think you might be, I have Facebook and I have Keanu Reeves is my friend on Facebook. Well, it's not him. It's somebody posing as him just to try to hack into your information. So through that, so it's an open network when you're on Facebook, and they can get into your stuff. So it's a lot easier for them to hack into your stuff. So yeah, these are all things to look at, all these hackers, and there's so many different things. You have to be wary of everything that you do. Gaming online is an open network. So when you go on to the gaming, you're putting yourself out there to everybody that's out there, everybody. And they can hack right into your system and your stuff and take everything that you have, just hack right into it. And I know the gaming is really, really easy for people to get into. I know several people that just when they're playing games online, they can go in and click on any person that's in the game and bring up everything on their computer. Just check everything out, get all kinds of personal information. Is that illegal? Yes, it is. Do I do it? No, I don't. I do know people who do this. I know several people that do it. I know several people that's been in trouble for this. But that's the point. So many people are good, and so many people are able to do this. So it's very bad. So you do not want to, you just really got to watch. And I know so many people game and do these games online and everything. Now you have so many commercials for these games. They have celebrity endorsements and everything. So some of these celebrity endorsements, they don't care. Here's $1 million to do a commercial for us because we're going to make $10 million off of you. So here's $1 million to do our commercial. They don't care. They don't care that you're getting scammed. They don't care what happens to you. They just care that they're getting the $1 million to do the ad. So, and people are like, there was a huge scam recently. I can't remember the guy's name. He was a country singer. Huge scam. This scamming, they shut him down really quick. But this guy was endorsing it. And I think there's a lawsuit involved with him and everything now. I don't know if he actually can say that he knew what was going on, but it might have been, if he did, it was all about the money. And he's like, I don't care, they're paying me. And I'm going to say whatever you want me to say for the money. So happens all the time. You get enough money to say whatever you want, happens daily. Look at politics. Look at all the ignorance that comes out in politics, because all of a sudden, somebody's 70 years old, never had a single thing come up on them in their entire life. They're squeaky clean. But as soon as they run for president, 10 women come out of the woodwork. Well, he talked to me inappropriately. He touched me inappropriately. Yeah, you're saying that because somebody just gave you $10 million to say that. So that's what happens. And this has been proven over and over and over and over again. And unfortunately for that, when it happens, the bad part about it is the people that have actually had problems and actually have had stuff happen to them, it makes it worse for them, because it makes them, well, all these other people are getting paid for it, but this person's telling the truth. It's ruined their life. But yet then it messes it up for them. And that's what's bad. These people lie, and all these people lie. I don't care who they are. You know, because you're an actor or an actress, however you want to look at it, you're a Hollywood person. It doesn't matter where you're at, but if you're an actor or performer of any kind, you're not exempt for being a criminal. Do you know how many criminals? Oh my gosh, half of Hollywood is corrupt. Look at your police department. Just because you're a police officer doesn't mean that you're not, corrupt. So there's half the people out there are corrupt. Half the people out there. So it doesn't matter what profession they're in, what they do, they're corrupt. They're criminals, just like any other criminal. So just because they're, you would think that, well, they're a movie star, they're a multimillionaire. They don't care. It's all about the money. They want more money. So they don't care as long as they're getting paid. I'm not going to mention any names, but we were having an event, and I was amazed at how many I was calling on Christian actors and Christian people, because they kind of thought they would do stuff out of the goodness of their heart. But I actually happened to call a very, very popular show to see if one of the people would come out to our event. And for $250,000 we'll show up. Oh, you want autographs? That's going to be another $100,000. You can stay home. We don't want you. I really thought there was some of these people who did stuff out of the goodness of their heart, but apparently they don't. It's all about how much money you're paying them. They have prices. I'm like, oh my gosh. I kind of knew this, but I really didn't know it about everybody, because you see them doing all these events, and that's the bad part. You see these celebrities doing all this stuff. They're not doing it for free. They're doing it because they're getting paid to do it. They're getting $1 million to be there. They're getting $250,000 to be at this event. Not to mention that's $250,000 plus airfare, plus hotel at the hotel of their choice and what it's going to cost for them or putting them up, plus limo service, plus food. You have to, all that's, it's all a la carte. And they are clearing $250,000 just to be at your event, of course, like I said. And so that's why I said, and then when you think about, well, we're going to have celebrities here and we're going to have an autograph session, then you go there to say, oh, we're going to go, these people are going to be at this event, so we're going to go there and check it out. Well, guess what? They're charging $100 for their autograph and to get a picture with them. That's because the company had to pay those people dearly to be there, and the company's probably not going to make any money. So, but they got to charge. They've already paid to have that celebrity there, so they don't do it out of their goodness heart. I've dealt with a lot of celebrities, and I've talked to a lot of different celebrities, and I know that none of them I don't think any of them do anything for free. They don't do anything out of their goodness of their heart. I'm not saying there's not one out there that does. I get to meet them. I get to meet anybody that's in the celebrity, spotlight that is not out there for all the money. That's another reason I hate money so bad, because people, that's all they give a crap about is money, 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 money. So I'm actually going to have an entire show that I'm going to do. I'm going to do an episode on Christians and money. Yeah, if you're a Christian, you might not want to watch it, because you're probably not going to be happy with anything. And nobody probably is happy with the stuff I say, but I don't care, because I believe it's truth. They're yelling in the background. Anyways, but yeah, there's so many different things to look at, so many different things to check out. But it's most important, like I said, don't be afraid. Don't be don't be paying people money that you don't need to be paying money to. These scammers and all this other stuff. Don't let it happen to you. Don't get scammed, because that's exactly what's happening. So many people are getting scammed, and I mean, it's even so many. Even this is even closer to home. You go out to the grocery store and you got some guy sitting there going, they get so creative now that people that are, most of them are drug addicts, out on the street begging for money. But some of these people, they're con artists. Look at me, I'm a sappy story. We're out of work, we need a job. Meanwhile, the thing that cracks me up is when you go, and I do understand, do not get me wrong, I understand that there is truly homeless people out there, but I also know that there's people who they do this for a living. Most of these people do this for a living. I've talked to several. I know I could take you right this second to 15 people that I know that are on the street, and none of them need to be there. They choose to be there. They all choose to be where they're at. Anyways, you pull up to somewhere, and you'll see a father and a mother and their 2 or 3 kids sitting there with a sign saying, "Please help, homeless, blah, 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 blah." And they're always sitting in front of a restaurant or a store with a big help wanted sign in front of it. Why doesn't that father go inside and get a job while his wife sits outside, begs for money? That's what I don't understand. What are you doing to help your family out? Nothing. So stop, man. If you have 2 able bodies, you have one to watch your kids. The other one goes to get your job. And if your wife has to sit out on the corner and beg for money while you're working, so be it. But at least you have an income coming in. I'm sorry, I won't give, if I see something like that, I'm just like, go get a job. I hate to say that, but that's the way it is. So anyways, that's what this, I'm gonna end on that. I just want to make this a short one today. So I really appreciate everybody. I enjoy doing this, and I hope you support me and help me out. And that's gonna be it for today. I'm done talking about this. I'll probably come back and do it later, but it's all good for now. All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Have a great and wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching, and please donate.